Good morning, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
You know these guys is Big Kenny and John Rich, but did you know that they live a double life? The Big and Rich that's on the road and the Big and Rich that are dads at home.
No, I didn't know that.
Pretty much, I change diapers in rhinestone jeans, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
I wear a top hat even when I'm going swimming with the kids.
You're like that old lady at the country club. Kids don't splash. You'll ruin Daddy's hat.
The country club. Oh, yeah. We're real country club types.
That concrete swimming hole in the backyard that we finally got to get.
Hey, congratulations on another great song. That's Why I Pray. I just watched the video, and I swear I was getting all teary-eyed watching that. It's amazing.
It's a powerful visual for this song. The little kids dragging off the TVs that have the bad news on them, and they're throwing them on a big pile of rubbish, and the line in this song, I think, that really got Kenny and I was, I believe in better days, that's why I pray. I think that simple line, God bless country music and country music songwriters. We didn't write this song, but some great songwriters did, and we heard the song and said, if that doesn't encapsulate how we feel and probably how a lot of Americans feel, I don't know what does. It just can't say it any better than that. So we felt it was a big blessing to even hear the song and then get to record it, and we're crossing our fingers this past week that the fans would love it and that you guys would play it, and both of those things seem to be happening at the same time. And we put seat belts in our chairs this morning to keep us from floating up to the ceiling. We're feeling so great.
And sat on our hands to keep from clapping all the time.
It is a great song. The video is very moving. We have it at K102.com. You can click onto the Wake Up Crew and check it out right there. And, when is the album going to be coming out? Because I'm so excited. When you guys came out with Fake ID, it was like a good tease.
It was the record was supposed to be out around October, but watching how That's Why I Pray is impacting right now, I think it's going to come out more like the end of August.
Oh, my gosh, that's great news.
Yeah, so we're finishing it up. We just got back from New York where we recorded with John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, and we wrote a couple of songs with them that are on this record, and it's just some really, really cool rockin' music that is filling up this record. And, Kenny and I believe that this could be a rival record to Horse of a Different Color, which was our very first album. So we're really excited to get it out and let the fans hear it.
And this is the first album in 4 years for Big and Rich. Now, have you guys, you started a family and you took some time away for a little bit. Have you been working on music separately and then sharing it? How did the album come about as far as what you chose?
Wow. Well, when you're putting your first album out, you have years and years and years to write all those songs, and all those great hits that came out on Horse of a Different Color. John and I had written hundreds of songs the previous years, and we're demoing all the time. And we felt like we needed to take a break. The rocket ride was so phenomenal. And, in that period of time, it gave us time to write more songs, to share stuff that we'd written with other people, or share stuff we'd written together. And after the tour last year, having so much fun singing on stage, by fall, we were looking at each other going, brother, it's time to cut another Big and Rich album. Started playing songs for each other, and actually the first song John played me was this song he found a week prior. Donnell played it for him, and he wanted to play it for me. I heard it, and it just blew me away. As he said, the line in there, I believe in better days. I think that's really representative of the way John and I feel, the way Big and Rich has always tried to go out there and present itself, trying to be grateful for waking up another day and make life a celebration. And truly, that's something we all need to remember and focus on right now in the times we've been through in the past few years. So very relatable to all of us, and we feel blessed and thankful to be here again, and feel so good that everything's happening like it is.
Big Kenny, they're referencing the Jane Deere girls writing that song. This is a question I have for you now, because you talked about the hundreds of songs that you guys wrote together and started working separately before Big and Rich really hit. And there's all those rumors about when, John, you left Lone Star, how many songs that you had out there. How many songs would you guys say you guys are sitting on right now?
Oh, I would say it's north of 2,000.
Oh,
whoa!
What are you going to do with all those?
You got to write a lot to get a couple good ones.
Right.
There's a lot of pretty good songs in that 2,000. there's quite a few good ones, and there's very few great ones, and that's really, anybody out there that says I want to sing or I want to write songs for a living. Well, good, you should go do that, but be prepared that you're gonna have. It's a lifetime commitment to do it. And Kenny and I, we spent our adult lives doing that, and as Big and Rich, Lord have mercy, for every hour we've spent on a stage singing, there's been probably 20 to 30 hours sitting in a room somewhere with guitars and a recorder writing new songs, and that's what drives country music, are those lyrics, and that's why I Pray hit us so hard. We didn't write it. Doesn't matter if we wrote it. The song is the song. It is a masterfully written song that really says the way we feel, and we hoped everyone else would feel the same way, and it seems like they do.
Well, absolutely, your hard work has paid off. You guys, I have to ask you've been nominated for a Grammy, you've got CMAs and ACMs and who knows what else. Is there any one accolade, award that stands out as a favorite or exceptionally special?
John, she said nominated, but I don't know that there's ever been was there been an award at one of them?
By the time that happened, it's hard to remember.
The reward for John and I both has probably been that we actually ran into women that loved us enough to marry us, that try to keep us walking that path. And they've done a pretty good job at it. Having some kids is definitely a blessing, and being able to make music and be out there on stage having a celebration every night with our fans is also. And man, what's tomorrow gonna bring?
Kenny, are you saying you guys both have trophy wives?
Yes. Yeah. Trophy children and trophy friends
dogs,
and
trophy
dogs. Everything's a trophy.
John Rich, Big Kenny, thank you so very much. We're so looking forward to the album. Hopefully it'll be out in August, and we'll look for you on tour this summer.
Thank you guys for always being there. You are some of our best friends, and we appreciate you very much.
Thanks, boys. We'll talk to you soon.
God bless.